with us, Koch.
It's true. Just wanted you to know. Are you glad I'm with you? Oh, you're too sweet.
Eighteenth of Morning Star, 4th Era, Year 201. How long has it been since I first heard the Gauldr legend? 80 years. 100. I can think of nothing else now. My goal is at hand. After years of searching, I finally traced the ivory claw to a collector in Bravel. His death was necessary. But I have it. At last, I have it. 22nd of Morning Star, 4th Era, Year 201. 3 days of non-stop riding. I reached Anvil ahead of my pursuers and took passage on the ice runner, bound for solitude once more. 29th of Morning Star, 4th Era, Year 201. The other passengers are becoming suspicious. Returning from dinner, I caught one brute rooting around in my quarters. He almost found the claw. Had the captain not intervened, I would have flayed him alive. I hope to spend the voyage sequestered in my room, reviewing my notes and preparing spells, but I need to deflect some attention from myself. I'll have to mingle, pretend to be just another petty mage. For now. 2nd of Sun's Dawn, 4th Era, Year 201. The brute claims to be an adventurer, off to seek his fortune in the ruins of Skyrim with his companions. Perhaps I can turn this to my advantage, use them as fodder for the traps and Draugr within the tombs. I can see the greed in his eyes. Yes, that should work. 3 weeks to solitude, the captain says. If I have to suffer these fools longer than that, I'll swim. 27th of Sun's Dawn, 4th Era, Year 201. With the brute and his companions in tow, I led our band across the marsh to Folgunther, where we made camp for the night. Little has changed since my first expedition 10 years ago. But this time, I have the claw. And I will have the amulet. I spent all night preparing a synopsis of my notes, in case some fragment of the tale or piece of ancient lore may be needed to bypass the wards within the tomb. Then I cast all my books and scrolls into the fire and reduced my life's work to ashes. At long last, today is the day of reckoning. If I cannot have the amulet, no one will. how to summarize a lifetime of research. So little of what I have learned matters now. The petty politics of ancient times, the age-long campaign to wipe out all mention of the Golda name. I know not what awaits us within Folgunther, so here, then, is the truth of the tale, as best I have been able to piece it together. In the opening days of the First Era, the Archmage Golda was revered throughout the north. Wisdom, wealth, honor, and power were his, and even his grimoires sought his counsel. Smothered by his shadow, Golda's 3 sons grew cruel and resentful. They lusted after their father's power and prestige, and eventually Eryk, the eldest, discovered its source, a mysterious amulet from which he never parted. Together, they conspired to murder their father in his sleep and divide his amulet between them. And so it was done. Consumed by their newfound power, the brothers laid waste to the surrounding villages. So great was the carnage that the High King himself intervened, sending a company of battle mages led by the Archmage Gaiman to subdue the brothers. And after a devastating battle, the 3 fled the field. Mikril, the youngest, was run to ground in Folgunther, the ancient barrow at the foot of Solitude. And though he fought for 3 days and nights, he was at last overcome and entombed there, his crypt sealed by an ivory claw. Gaiman pursued Eryk to the shattered crypts of Sarthal, half buried even then. 10 veteran wizards fell before Eryk's elemental magic, but he could not overcome them all together. He too fell, and was sealed within the ruined city. And at last, Sigdes was cornered in the southernmost reaches of Skyrim. He challenged Lord Gaiman to a duel, knowing his foe was honor-bound to accept. And they clashed in battle, matched strength for strength, and fell together on the field before Evarstead. The High King ordered a tomb built for Gaiman on the lake which still bears his name, and had Sigdes sealed within, forever guarded by the one who slew him. Golda himself was interred in a cave not far from where his tower once stood, in the place called Reachwater Rock. And when it was done, King Harold issued an edict, the name and deeds of Golda and his sons were to be expunged from every record, every chronicle. Under pain of death, no word of them was to be spoken, lest any try to recover the amulet that had been sealed at so great a cost. And so it was done. But a little survived the ages. Enough. 4,000 years have passed, and the tombs remain sealed. The fragments of the Golda amulet lie within. Since the day I first heard the rumor, I have felt its power, calling to me, pulling at me. I will be the one to reclaim it, restore it, bear it out into the world once more. I must have it. I must.
They bound here, be cruel, murderer, betrayer. Condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever. Anti-charm which you bear be sealed by our word.
Good afternoon. Take whatever you need. Right behind you.
What else do you find? Waves, waves.
utterly unique.
Look at that! Fascinating. So deeply fascinating.
They bound here, Gyrik, murderer, betrayer. Condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever. Anti-charm which you bear be sealed by our word.
Good to see you. Of course. Let's get moving.
be bound here, Sigdis, murderer, betrayer. Condemned by your crimes against realm and lord. May your name and your deeds be forgotten forever. Anti-charm which you bear be sealed by a god. Let his place be forgotten forever. Let it be struck from the rolls of history. Let it never be spoken of by man or mer. Let its very name be lost to the ages. Ye who enter here, know, this place was sealed at great price. Honor those who perished here. Turn back and leave them to the rest.